Hi there. Well, hang on. Let me hit the button. I I hit start streaming and then realized I needed to attend to a biological need very quickly, and it turned out to not be that quick. So you got a little bit of the City of Tears music in there too. But I'm back. Welcome, friends. Let's do the intro. It's good to see you. Uh, my name is Remalaya Should, and I identify as a shape changer for a variety of reasons. So, uh, Silksong, right? It's good. The video game. It's a good fucking video game. I'm excited by it. We're probably nearing the end. I sort of, unless something occurs that really busts everything wide open, and there's a little piece in the back of my brain that's like, that might happen. I think there's only like two more streams of this, and then I'll probably like do a couple one-offs, and then September will start something to just sort of let you know what exists in the future. It's that. Let's get into it. Let's do the content warnings first, I suppose. So, Hollow Knight, Silksong, is a game where all of the characters are adorable anthropomorphic bugs. If perhaps you are a person that has issue with bugs, I don't know why I said it like that. Partially it's the mouth shape thing. Then perhaps this is not the game for you. It's also chock full of fantastical violence, swordplay without much gore or detail. Oh, I was going to turn the heater off. That's fine. Um, Swordplay without much gore or detail. I've also been content warning for religious trauma, as our main adversary is the Citadel, and whatever has installed itself as god of that. We know already, and I have some theories about it. I've been sort of cooking those in the back of my brain. But I'll see how well they play out. We might get back to that final boss fight again today, or if not today, then probably next stream again, unless something happens that busts everything wide open. And I have some ideas about how to make that fight more interesting than it was, and I'll see if any of them play out. But what was the other thing I was warning for? Needles. Uh, there is a thing that we can use. I haven't been over the course of the last couple streams, but I might choose to again. There's a thing that Hornet can use to give herself armor. It is a syringe that she injects herself with quite forcefully. I will be warning specifically for that when and if I choose to use it. And I think that's everything for Silksong. For myself, I am a strange person who occasionally makes weird sex jokes or speaks frankly about their trauma. And if that's not your vibe, that's okay. I hope that you find interest elsewhere. If you find that something you're comfortable with, I'm glad to have you here and I hope you enjoy your time. Let's hear the dingle dong real quick. There we go. And we're going to just double click on Hornet's Mask to kick open Silksong. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that yet. Because, okay, so here's the fucking thing, right? I did some work off stream, like I said I was going to. I wanted to go buy a whole bunch of stuff that Juliana had, which I did. I just went around the Citadel a couple of times and took out a bunch of pilgrims and got a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, it turns out I only single clicked on it, so Silksong isn't starting. Wonderful, that's ideal. Uh, so I went around the Citadel, and some stuff occurred while I was going around the Citadel. The first is that I ran into Second Sentinel. If you remember last week, we took our completed cogwork heart and placed it in the body of a cogwork individual that was in suspended animation, calling themselves Sentinel. And Sentinel said that even though Varloom and the Citadel was in decay, it was their job to protect it, and they would continue doing that until such time as their body no longer worked. So, funny story, as I was going around, uh, smacking up some pilgrims for their money, I found Sentinel also doing that. They didn't stop to talk to us. I found them fighting one of the big pilgrims, the ones that I've been calling Luz in the top uh, sort of area of the Citadel, and they they Sentinel just sort of came in, bombed on them, took like two of them out without really trying, saluted us, and then whooped away. Here's what I like about that. It implies that Sentinel identified correctly that the enemies present in the Citadel were the Pilgrims. We're going to see how that plays out. I'm really excited to see if we see Sentinel out about their work again. Here's the other thing. I ran into another character that I hadn't seen in a while. Let's hit the button that says show recordings. Yeah, so I had the presence of mind to actually record this one because they were just sort of standing by themselves. I'm just going to leave that like that. And hang on. I'm just going to bring this up. Uh, we found green prints in the top of the Citadel as well. They were just sort of hanging out near the sauna area. I was wondering what had happened to them. Apparently, they were just sort of hanging out here. So this is the recording of me speaking to them and then playing the needle in for them. And we're just gonna see that real quick before I get into the game proper. I'd hope. Oh, what the fucking voice did I even give you? Okay. I'd hope to never step these hateful halls. Yet here I stand as alt. Yeah. Hang on. I went a little too fast in my playthrough apparently. I'd hope to never step these hateful halls. Yet here I stand as all those hapless bugs before. You journeyed far from that damp cell, tall bug. If you would oppose the minions of this citadel, you have my respect. Huh. Then we share a rare stance, warrior. Few others seem possessed of will enough to resist. So many weak minds drawn up and strung in love with the great golden leech atop their lands. Farewell, tall bug, until we cross again. Or until death calmly claims us both. And then, of course, I had to ask them about their opinion on jazz. Our claws clasped. Together we danced. You and I, always. Our gaze as one. Together we danced. Together we ruled. Together perfect. Our claws clasped. You and I, always. And then I just sort of went about my business and didn't see them again. But we might run into them again as we go through this. Are you excited by that? Because I am. Now, for real this time, let's double click Hornet's face. And jump into Silksong. No, why are you opening down there? Window shift right. There we go. Window shift left works just as well. Why is that smaller than it should be? Right, because I just did the capture thing. I just moved the capture thing so we could show that video. Hang on. Hang on. We'll just embiggen it. It is fine. There we are. That's what that's supposed to look like. More or less. Yes. That is what that's supposed to look like. So, let's click on the thing so the controller can control. Use go to options and turn up the audio because I turned the audio down again because that's what I do when I play off stream. And start game. So we're back at First Shrine. And I can't imagine where we're meant to go necessarily. Let's just go to the big map and look at some of the other areas that were blocked off to us that we can now go to. It looks like there's a little thingy in the slab that we didn't go to previously. That's interesting. Uh, there's a little bit near to the blasted steps. Oh, I know what that is. That's the place that I think is the snitch bug, the snitch bug hangout. It's like it is a thing that we couldn't get to because of double jumps, and I think it's a speakeasy. So you know we're pretty close to there anyway. Let's just go do that real quick. Take the elevator down to the opening there in Grand Gate and just head out into the blasted steps. I said I bought a bunch of stuff from Juliana, and that's true. The only thing that I've really equipped, though, is the spider strings, which is the thing that says it expands and strengthens the effects of the needle. And again, I don't really know what that means, and I didn't look it up. But I sort of want to see if I play it for the pilgrim enemies, if that does anything. I just hoops. Well, that's what I get. For just standing directly under the steam vent. Okay, well, no, stop throwing bells at me. No, stop doing it. No, please, I'm trying to interest you in my band. It does work. All must gather, all must sing. Fill the chambers, sacred song. Raise your voices, chosen few. There were probably a couple of more lines in there that I didn't get to because I ran out of silk. I'm very excited to know that that does the thing I thought it did. So let's go up here and chitter chat with you. Holy call of the citadel, all must gather, all must sing. Fill the chambers, sacred song. Okay, yeah, it's just those three and then you stop. Okay. I could have kept playing, but it didn't do anything. They went back to being aggressive rather than singing their song. I guess that means that all of the Citadel pilgrims are going to be singing roughly the same song, which makes sense because that's kind of the whole deal. Hey, what about you up there? Am I who to mend? Am I who? That's from one of the clockwork bugs. So oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. That's fine. Yep. Oh, I was gonna take the fucking elevator down to just make this a little easier on myself, and then I didn't do that. That's okay, honestly. It's fine that it's like this. If nothing else, I might run into Green Prince or Sentinel again. Yeah, that has to be a critical hit. I don't know when that started happening, because I don't think it was that critical hits was a thing I was getting for like the first half of the game. I don't remember that Mega Flash animation, not animation, but effect happening before like that fight with Beastfly, I guess. Or maybe it was and I just wasn't paying attention? That sounds like me. Oh, we're just gonna run this way. Oh, yes, there you are. Hi there, Sentinel. Oh, I like that attack. Your little crossblade slash. Oh, I thought those were scissors on your back, but they're not. You're dual-wielding rapiers. Oh, I was kind of hoping that I could get you to sing for me, but no, you just did your salute and ran off. That's completely okay. You're clearly busy doing wonderful work, and I'm not going to be angry at it at all. So, notably, hang on, I think I'm gonna find another pilgrim to check this on. Yeah, so, all must gather, all must sing. When I play my needle in for the... When I play my needle in for the enemies, you can see it resonating off of their... off of this... the silk that is apparently powering them. Like, it's supposed to just, I suppose, be understood that they are being puppeted by the silk. But when we stop them with our song, you can see it really clearly. Do we want to get a white ward? No. Even though I kind of would like to see what those enemies' songs are like. Our friend with the face bandages and all. I don't want to do that right now. I might go on a... no, I'm not going to do that. I'll leave it as an exercise for a person who wishes to play the game for themselves, to go and see all of those. I'm not going to put all of them on stream, but I am probably going to go do it in my off time. Just because I'm really interested. Hey, it's a big chunk of interesting backstory. Obviously, I want that. It's my whole shit. Anything interesting over here? A little room that didn't have anything in it? Doesn't look it. How about y'all over here in this corner? No. You're pretty dead. We're just sort of slowly making our way back down. Making our way back down. Running around. Oh, let's see if... Oh, I forgot their name. Were we given their name? Yes, we were. I just can't remember what it is. The big flea that we found last time up in the Putrid Ducks. They were very happy that there was a new caravan of fleas have arrived. Let's see if they made it back here. And yes, you have. What was your name? Your name is Vogue. Greetings again, large flea. Amongst all of your troop, I had little doubt you would survive to reach this caravan. Would you tell me now the task that saw you so apart from your fellows, and so fearsome in form?
Shasha!
Bug not flea. Mine is to track by trail and smell and senses sharp. Find our friend fleas, our young, most of most, to bring them together and grow them strong. If you've sensed the location of the other lost fleas, share them with me. I may be able to send them safe to the caravan. My learnings, not free for you, bug not flea. Rosaries. Give those, and I shall say with what I had sensed. Work like mine, much long and hard. For that, I deserve some riches, hell. Oh, damn. Okay, so we can just pay an amount of rosary to... I assume this just puts markers on all of our mini-maps for where we have missed... for where we might have missed fleas. I paused because up at the top here, I'm looking at the rest of these and it's like Blasted Steps, the Citadel, Mount Buffet, Biolands, okay. And then up here there's one called Bonelands. And I don't think we've reached an area called the Bonelands, and none of the areas I'm thinking of particularly fit that. Oh, no, it's probably like the Marrow and Deep Docks, right? The area where you have all of the bugs wearing skulls as armor. Yeah, probably that. I was like, holy shit, is there another whole ass entire area I just haven't gotten to? And, oh, I don't know, maybe there is still. It's apparently a big map. I'm just gonna buy all of these. Do I have enough for that? I have like 1,000 rosary. Yes, I absolutely have enough to do that, and I am going to. We will save them all.
Ugh, garbage.
I have marked your map, Bug. See the learnings of fleas lost across the lines. If you are brave as told by fellow fleas, seek them, save them, for a caravan whole. Absolutely. This has become a top priority. Bug not flea, my learnings all have been scratched to your maps. Can give no more. Leave now. Seek and save lost fleas for a caravan full and whole. I will do that. Hey Grishkin. Hi Mushka.
Yanaga Mushke.
Have you met her yet? Our burly new companion Vogue, fresh returned from a long time spent tracking. Given the rest of the flea's Russian accents, I'm not quite sort of vaguely Eastern European. I'm not sure why I continue with this sort of Bing Crosby-esque thing from Mushka, but I'm dedicated now, and I'm not going to let it go. We have met, Flea Master. It gladdens me that so strong a flea exists as her. Yours was a caravan sorely lacking for protection, and I'm too bound by my own tasks to provide it for you. And why we would never impose so. And no matter. Her scent may be strong and her taste for brew bottomless, but her skill is sharp. If predators draw close, her talents will provide much confidence to our caravan. Hey, Krat, I'm not gonna. So, here's this area up here, by the way. We can't knock anything down around here in this little, like, alcove up here, so presumably this is the way back. Huh, and being here in Blasted Steppes and looking at the minimap, you can see a flea icon that is up in an area we haven't gotten to. I guess the place we're going to leads up to another little, like, roundabout area. Which I guess I sort of expected. Well, let's just go explore it then. Get all the things. Yep. Is it this way? Yes, this is this way. Let's just go ahead and rest at this bench by the beltway. We don't need to summon our puppy at the moment. We'll just let them sleep wherever they are. Yeah, so right in here. Yeah, you can hear a bunch of, like, grumble noises off of that away. Let us approach cautiously. It is a snitch bug haven, and Grindle is here. Hi, Grindle. Hi then. What's a fancy-prancy bug like you creeping into Grindle's cozy little nook for? Heard we had some nice stuff, did you? Oh, all kinds of tasty goodies find their way here, that's for sure.
You're not it.
I care little for how you procured your goods, Steve. If you have something worth trading, I may part with my rosaries. Ah, well, we never say no to a fair swap. Now take a look at what we got. A thief's mark. Sign yourself as a snitch and scoop up more rosaries from your bested foes. Just watch it when you're snitching that. Don't lose some of your own. Oh, I should have been reading that in Grindle's voice, huh? Oh, yeah. Forgot about it. Snitch pick. Basic tool of the job here. Throw your big needle and scratch shinies right off your target's shell. Spool fragments. Beautiful this glowy little piece of something. Stinks of them horrid crawling whisperers a bit, so it might be dangerous. You should take it. Give us your rosaries and I'll lighten my claws of it. Really want that actually. A psalm cylinder, which we can go take back down to the archivist. Don't know what would be on there. That's really interesting. And a crafting kit. Probably the last of the crafting kits. 700. We need a lot more fucking rosary if we want this stuff. Okay, we'll come back, I think. We'll come back with, like, a lot of money. So, well, I'm looking, and I'm sort of unsure how we're meant to get up to where there is clearly a flea missing. Hang on, let's just climb this as far as we can. See if there's anything up here to break. But there doesn't appear to be. There's things that make like little cracking noises, but nothing that has that sort of telltale shimmy shake that breakable walls have. I find that interesting. Oh, it says there's a way up over by Grand Gate that we just missed? Hang on, let's go back over there. Oh, no, that's the way I was saying that we couldn't get back in. We did go up there. It was the place that I just said was probably a way back because there wasn't a way through. But I'm looking at all of this and it doesn't look like there's a way through anyway. I might be forced to go look at a map online if I want to check that out. And I do because now that I know there are fleas in distress over there, it is not morally defensible to me to leave them there in the dust. Alright, so let's continue just sort of searching around and see if there's anything over these a ways. This is where we gambled with our gambling friend. So no, apparently. Not this way. Huh, there's another little area down at the very bottom of this map and very far to the left. So let's go over there. It's so far away from the flea marker that there's absolutely no way it connects up. But I am giving up on the idea that we will necessarily get that back. So that I will be able to figure out where that is without looking at a more completed map somewhere. So let's just fall down this way. Yeah, okay. And we're gonna run past all of these nervous rocks. We're gonna go as far left as possible. And it says up right about here. Oh yeah, there's a little platform there. We can't reach it even with a double jump, but I bet if we go up this way. Not quite. We're not quite tall enough to be able to jump on that platform. So how about we come over back here. Go up and to the left? No, this is blocked off too. Okay, let's walk around the bottom of this area then and see this rest of this bench. Walk along the bottom of this area real quick and see if there's a way down that we just didn't find. We can't jump in there because it's full of worms that will eat us. In fact, most of the bottom of this area is full of worms that will eat us. If we go just as far left as possible, what does that do for us? Think. Smacking along the walls, trying to see if I can break a breakable thing open. This is where we picked up some craft metal before, and it doesn't look like there's another way to go down or to the left from here. Huh, so that's 2 quick strikeouts. Hold on then. Can I actually get up to that other platform? Okay, so here we are. So I'm trying to jump up onto this platform here, but it's just slightly out of reach, even with the double jump. And I don't think I have tools that raise my jump height, although let's go ahead and have a look real quick. It wouldn't be any of these. The sub-weapons. Druid's Eye, Bang Bow, Warding Bell, Injector Man, Fractured Mask, Claw Mirror, which I should probably put back on, but I can't do that because we're not at the bench. None of those. Sharp Pendant, Magnetite Brooch, Devotion, Barber Bracelet, Weighted Belts? No, that would be the opposite. Scuttle Brace? Probably not. Ascendant's Grip? No. Although it's closer. Silk Speed Anklet. Oh, what happens if I start with a running jump? No. That's not doing it either. What happens if I run as far out to the left as possible? Silksong, sorry, Hornet gives her, like, thing about, no, I can't. I can't just run away. They trapped me here. It was for a reason, and unless I figure that out, they're not going to stop, so I might as well. If not me, who? If not now, when? What about up here? Are there any areas in this tunnel that I can hit? Open up above? I'm just sort of taking a slice at all of the entire roof of this area. This area. Fourth planet. No. I'll go have a look at the I will absolutely on break have a look at the map, but and sort of see how I'm supposed to do that. In the meantime, let's have a look at the other spaces that we could not get into. Is there a way down from Mount Fay, maybe? It doesn't look it. Although it looks like there's a couple of areas in Mount Fay that have um, fleas still. We'll go back there in a minute. I want to look at the rest of the pieces of the map that have been locked off. Unless there's not anymore. It might just not be anymore. We've done a lot of work. Pilgrim's Rest has a piece of the map that isn't filled in yet, but it's on the other side of that door, and I don't know how to make that not a thing. There's apparently one over in um, the area of bile water with the exhaust organ in it. Yeah, there's just no more ups. Okay, so let's just go collecting flea children. Let's Mount Fay, I guess. We'll start there. Oh no, what's close to us? There aren't any down in the Moss area. There's one over in Deep Docks, like right next to the. Yeah, there's like a couple over in Deep Docks and Farfields, and also I want to check over there at Pilgrim's Rest to see if we can't get uh, that door open. So let's do that. Where the hell is the bellway from here? Just like straight down, we just fall. Ow, oh, Fun. Okay. Oh, it's oh, that's so good. Flick repaired the bench after. Hey, if you don't remember, at the end of last stream, we came down to Bone Bottom just to check something out, and we got fucking attacked by Skull Tyrant again, which broke a lot of shit in Bone Bottom's encampment. But Flick's rebuilt the bench, and it sags slightly when we sit on it, but he's trying his best. Is there anything new on the job board? Can I help? I can't. I apparently cannot. Let's get up over here and see if Chakra is back. Chakra is not back. Okay. Then let's just run over this way to Deep Docks. Just straight across the thing. Oh, right. I have that piece of craft metal that I was going to use to get Forge Daughters. Machine gun? Which was which? I have a thing that I can take to one of our smithies, and one of them turns it into a LMG, one of them turns it into a sniper rifle, and then there's apparently a third thing we can do that makes it a shotgun, unless I don't have any of those in the correct order, and I probably don't. I'm barely remembering it from, like, Fox saying it 3 streams ago. Is it here? No. It's a little further down from here. It's probably at in the area of the Bellway. I should have just taken the Bellway here. Oh well. Yep, okay. Can absolutely crack open that wall. And I've done so. Oh, this area is much bigger than I thought it was. We can clearly see the sleeping flea up there. We are going to have to go... well, no. I was about to say we're going to have to go do a lot of platforming to get to it, but it turns out not that. It turns out that we maybe were supposed to come here earlier before we had our double jump and harpoon, and I just sort of got up there in one fell swoop. Let's do the platforming back, just to sort of let the game do its thing. I feel bad. We'll just leap through all of these lava falls. It's fine. Precision platformers, eh? Not precision platformers. What in the fuck word do I want? Exploration. Okay, so the other 2 areas that are blocked off from here, one is closed by a simple key. I really, really want to find another simple key, because I want to see what's behind that door. And then there's another door down at the bottom of the map that's also closed off, but has no obvious switch. I presume that it's the opposite end of the area that we opened with the simple key. I'm just gonna come through here and... hang on, I want to try something. So this is the first room where we were supposed to find Lace and didn't. And it's got one of the great big religious icons in the background. I'm sort of wondering if anything interesting will happen if we play our needle in at it. No, it does not look like it. Nope. No, you don't. And here we are in Farfields with its fetching dichotomy of deadly lava and gorgeous grasses. Yeah, so let's head this away. Pardon. The ants are a lot less scary now. Now that we have a significant amount of hit stuff at our disposal. I'm gonna just move past you. You're not even trying to hurt me. Don't hurt folks if you don't have to. That's my motto. Oh, that's one of my several mottos. Here we go. Here's how I get over to the left. Let's break the walls down. All those about to rock and what you want. I do like these little squishy magma slugs. They're cute. Even if they are shooting magma at us. Hanging on a ring to open a great big door. Does this go further down? How much further down does this go? Hang on, let's finish looking around in this area before we... Oh. I was about to say, are you a completely new enemy that we hadn't seen before throwing massive fucking bombs at us? And the answer is yes. Okay, well, we have accidentally kick-started a little arena battle trying to get over to this big treasure chest. So, you remember last time we came across a big treasure chest, and I was like, oh, clearly there's not going to be a body in here, and it turned out to just be full of rosary. So this one's making grunting noises. We're just going to take this apparently craft metal. And there isn't anyone in it, so they must be in the area below us that I neglected to go to previously. So let's go do that. Ooh, there's another half a spool in there. I'm excited by that. We'll make our way around to it. Come on down here. I just want to talk. Damn, there are a lot of explosions happening in this space. It's a little further down into the lava substrate than we've been previously, which is interesting. The entire time, I've mentioned it before, but the entire time we're in the Marrow or Deep Docks, occasionally there has been a thing where the screen shakes minimally and you can feel the vibration in the controller also. I'm wondering if maybe we're getting closer to whatever the source of that is. just sort of going around looking at these, looking at this little hidden area that was locked behind a couple of explodey walls. I can definitely make it over to that, right? Oh, with the double jump and the parachute pants? Yeah, obviously. Okay. That's not even hard. It's a really circuitous route. I guess this is the air... Oops. There was a nervous rock above me. I neglected to take its nervousness into account and got hit thereby. No, we're still one spool piece short of 2 heals at once. Darn. Well, hang on. It's saying that our, missing flea friend is somewhere over here. Are they up? It says they're up. Okay, well there's definitely shit over to the left, so let's go over to the left then and see if that loops around. Looping around, and there's a sea. Oh no, those bombs hit for quite a lot, don't they? Oh darn, that's fine. We can just make our way back real quick. Okay, well, not real quick. Oh, that area is gonna end up being a lot bigger than I thought. Huh, okay. Let's fucking do it then. So it's the I got in my head a little bit just there. Because as is the way in this house, by house I mean brain, I was just sort of speaking without thinking, and came to that Sword in the Stone reference, looping around and there's a sea. It's Archimedes teaching Arthur how to write letters. And hey, if you want a really good film that's low-key about the trans experience, might I recommend Disney's Sword in the Stone. This is not, I think, the space to elaborate on that read, but I would be truly fucking shocked if it weren't, like, if it were accidental. Ow. No, come over here. Because I want to hit you, but I don't want to put myself in danger of being hit by your fire. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Right, bombs. Right, you also explode when you die. Oh fuck. Well, that was a lot of rosary I just lost. I know that I say that thing all the time about how, like, in a game with this sort of like run back mechanic, losing your souls or rosary or whatever is not that important because it's not a limited resource. And I stick by it, but like motherfuck, that was a lot of money to lose all in one go. That was sort of unfair, but whatever. What isn't these days? Right. That was a lot of hits. The map is saying that I can go up from here, but it doesn't really look like it. I suppose I come back down from there then. So let's go back this way and down into the cogwork area over here. That's not cogwork, it's the sort of general machinery that we've been seeing elsewhere. It's a lot of chains and gears, but it's not the intricate cogwork stuff. You can fuck off. Okay, now we're just gonna do some harpoon platforming badly. Hang on, I can do it better. There we go. Take out that motherfucker with the trident. Take out this other motherfucker with the trident. We can go back that way. Do we want to go back that way? It kind of looks like there's something up above that I neglected to go to previously, so let's go ahead and check that real quick. Oh yeah. Hang on, there's definitely a thing up and over here. Big steam vent. Okay, that thing just definitely dropped behind us. Ah, an arena battle. It's been a while. Alright, that's one wave down. Oh, you're also a new one. You're like Forge Daughter, but small. Which I think is adorable, but not when you're trying to crush me with your body. Listen, I'm not against being crushed by someone's body. It's on my list of preferred ways to die. But not right now. I'm doing stuff. Which way would I like to die the least? Falling, probably? Probably falling. Because you'd see it coming, right? For like a long time. If you fall far enough that it will absolutely end your life, right? Should I be talking about this? Hey, the usual disclaimer is, hey, motherfucking stay alive. We need everybody. This morbid train of thought is for entertainment purposes only. But yeah, probably falling. Like from a very high place. Because we've never liked the experience, really, of being, like, even being on a roller coaster, that pit, that drop in the stomach as the falling occurs. It's one of our least favorite feelings, and having that be for sure the last thing you experience is not something that interests us. Man, those bombs have a lot larger range than I thought they did. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and take out this fucker with the trident. I would have really enjoyed getting the heal off right there, but I don't quite have enough silk to make that happen. We're fine though. We're about to pick up our cocoon and then do this arena battle again. I am really not enamored with this bomb-throwing motherfucker that throws a sinister bomb. Okay, got rid of the big Forge Daughter one. And just have this flappy little motherfucker in the air. Throwing little, pieces of lava rock at me. There we go. That went well. Just go ahead and stay out of your range while you finish your exploding. What is this unlocked? Well, it's opened that way, so that's good. That's a shortcut. And then what's over here to the... What's over here to the left? Okay, you have also unlocked a trapdoor, which goes up. Leads to another little... Another little area full of steamwork stuff. Oh, here's the flea friend that was on our map. Please go and rejoin your caravan. I am worried for you. Oh, right, and then we open this way off to the left that we have not explored yet. So let's explore it. More lava. More platforming in between lava. Oh, another completely new enemy. With a completely new mode of attack, this being javelins that explode this time. Okay, you just kind of kept leaping backwards until you ran out of backwards leap to leap. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Back up here into some more ductworks. A woo-woo. Oh, right, I don't have the lava bell on. I should have put it on, but didn't. What's that doing? Oh, that's opening yet another shortcut. Wonderful. Love that for us. I'm gonna go ahead and heal. We can go further down. Do we want to go further down? Oh, this is where the fucker with the spear was. That's fine. I don't need to go back there. No. way leads back out. Hang on. Did I miss something over this way? I don't think I did, but I want to check anyway. No, that just leads right back down into Spear Zone Act 2. Alright, so what's over here to the left? We are extending a skyway, it looks like, over lava. That's cool. There's a little work table there. Oh, this is coming back around to... Yeah, where we were hearing those grunting noises before. So we are looping our way back around to... We are looping our way back around. As figures. Is that the other... Yeah, this is the door that opens with the... Is that the door that opens with the simple key? It is. Okay, so I guess we don't need the simple key to open it. We just have managed to go all the way around. It would have saved us some time, but, like, we would have wanted to see this whole area anyway, so not that much time. Come on, then. Oh, hey, one of the great big fuckers. Great. I shouldn't have tried to fight you with 1 HP left. I should have backed up and healed. That's on me. Oh, I really wish there had been another fucking bench in there somewhere. There wasn't. But that's fine, because we opened a lot of shortcuts, and that's going to be a lot quicker to get through this time. Just gonna hop over you, pardon me. Ants, not even once. Hop up this way, and then through the hole in the wall. And back out into this new area of the deep docks. We're just gonna make our way across the straight and narrow. Didn't we open this? I thought we opened this. Was it one further along? It must have been one further along then. I don't like that very much. Just go ahead and stop that if you'd like. Alright, this is about where we've gotten to, but on the other side. We're gonna have to go further back around anyway, but that's fine. It won't take that long, because again, we did open shortcuts. I just thought they were shorter cuts than that. Nope, that's where the flea was. Hang on. I've got to turn around just a little bit. I kind of want to take you out just to see whether or not you respawn. No, you're just going to leap back into the ceiling. Alright, that's fine. Actually, hang on. Is it easier to get up over this way? I think it is. Go ahead and do that heal. And move up this way. Oh, hey, that's where the big fucker was. So that's that sorted out. Oh, you can jump between levels of this platforming area, can you? You can just sort of leap your way up and over. That's interesting. I wasn't expecting you to be able to do that. Alright, well, gotcha anyway. Let's take out that fucker with the bident. Or is it a trident? I actually don't know how many dents it is. Let us take whatever the fuck this is, a flint slate. It is a sub-weapon. A sharpening slate made from cut and polished flint gem temporarily superheats the needle's blade, imbuing each slash with flame and increasing lethality. Oh, good. We can set our needle on fire. That's what I wanted. Got a little too rambunctious running and threw myself into a corner. It's like that. There we go. That's fixed. How many dents is it? Come here. I want to see how many dents you have. It is just the 2. It is a bite. Alright, there's that shortcut that I thought we had opened before. Open now. So, I mean, we've gotten through most of the area already, but in case something happens, or we have to come back here again, it'll go much quicker. Ow. Alright. Back over here to the left as far as possible. And what? I guess it's down from here? Ow. Forgot there were spikes again. OBS just had a hiccup, so you might have missed some of that. It was mostly me walking into spikes. We opened up the shortcut that I thought we'd opened previously. Yeah. It's at times like this I want to get a whole new motherfucking tech setup. I'm not going to. Because the stuff I have works reasonably well, and I'm trying to avoid buying new technology right now because of the Congo. But sometimes this laptop just decides it wants to fuck off for no reason. No. bounce off your head, and then pick up our cocoon, and then like fall down into the spikes. Actually, would it be easier to just drop from here? It would be easier to just drop from here than try and repath our way through the spikes opposite the way we were meant to. I also probably shouldn't be down here. Yeah, no. This isn't it. I was supposed to open that skyway. Right, that's why I was going through the, Ow. Alright, well, so that's sorted out. Let's just hop our way back up. So I guess we do have to go down this way with the spikes, but that's alright. It's gone much quieter. I get the feeling we're in for another boss fight. There's a bunch more hanging signs in here. And one of the... okay. Four Brothers Cygnus. Okay, so it's... Oh, you're neat. Huh, did I just accidentally walk into a union organization meeting? I think I might have accidentally just wandered into and I'm currently hitting up a union organization meeting. Because Four Brothers Cygnus there was very clearly pointing at some signs with his with his double-sided spear, a la Darth Maul. Let's go try that again. Is there any way we can go to make that fight happen a little faster? Because this run back is a little more arduous than I might like. No, I'm just gonna juke you. We're gonna go. Yeah, just run straight, well, not straight across, that was a dead end. Run almost straight across. Yes, indeed, run straight across, not really pay attention to what I'm doing, and get smacked by that lava bug I had no business getting smacked by. All right. So here we are back down here. Poor Brother Cygnus is upset at us interrupting his meeting, and honestly... Oh, right, you have a bell on your head like the rest of the ones down here that have bells on their heads. So I can't just pogo you from above to death like I might want to. Alright, we're just gonna leave you down there to be dizzy while I handle those ads. Oh, hey, it's the one we met before that just had the single-headed spear. They're the Four Brothers. I did not internalize what the other one's name was because I was too busy dealing with this new reality. Here's what I'm like in terms of tutorial design. That we did meet the second brother there earlier, so we got a preview of what his moveset was like, so that when he dropped down in the middle of this fight, we would already have some idea of what to expect. It wasn't a whole new thing that we had to deal with. I would really, really like if there were a closer bench than that. What time is it? 9:32? Yes, we only have plenty of time. We in fact have so much time that I'm just gonna put the controller down for a moment and do a little stretch. Oh, I was gonna bring the floor chair in here and forgot to. That's okay. I have the pillows. I did remember to bring the pillows down here this time, as opposed to last stream when I had neglected to bring them down and then neglected to bring them down on break also, like I said I was going to. So I'm more comfortable. It's it's just sitting like a goblin in front of the fucking laptop is what's doing it. Alright, managed to not get tricked by that lava bulb this time. We're just gonna float our way down past these spikes, past that bit of lava, and then over here on the left. So if I had had a simple key to open that door with, there would be a bench like right outside that would be much closer to go to. And as it is, we don't have that, but that's fine. Oh, I haven't been utilizing my my optional my big flying friend, or little flying friend, I suppose. Damn, you just keep summoning folks, huh? I don't like that very much. Alright. Let's maybe switch out the cogfly for something else. Long pin, maybe? Do we think that fucking the four brothers are going to stand still long enough to be able to get eat by Curve Claw. I think maybe it's worth trying. Especially because they do stand still, or at the very least Cygnus does, long enough to throw his weapon. I haven't been describing their attacks at all because everything's been a little fraught. It's Cygnus has a three-hit combo that sort of moves him forward a little bit with the dual spear, and summons enemies, and has an attack where he will stand at the far side of the arena and hurl his spear out like a boomerang. Kind of the way that, this is not necessarily helpful if you don't know that fight, but the way that Sisters of Battle did. Oh no, hang on. Nope. Hang on. Down this way. And across. Nice and easy. Don't get hit by the lava worm. Get saved by the will of the dice. Okay, back down here for the fight. I'm just gonna roll into it. So, Cygnus, please eat boomerang. Yeah, binding in the air is probably a lot easier than the shit I was doing. I wouldn't feel so rough about it if Cygnus's goddamn regular attack didn't hit for like 2. It's rough as hell. I don't like it. Oof. Gron is apparently the name of the other forebrother. And I'm just kind of gonna stay over here and wait for you to come to me, except you didn't do that. You jumped a small distance and then murdered me with a spear. So that's great. I love it. It's fine. I'm absolutely capable of doing this fight. I did not use my curved claw like at all. But I did get to the second phase of that fight where Gron jumps in like really quickly. So, oh no, I didn't want to go that way. That way I have to deal with the Soul Bad Guy. I don't want to deal with the Soul Bad Guy. The titular guilty gear.
Friend.
Okay. Like the deep docks, we leap over here. We avoid the rush of the... We avoid the rush of the Forged Daughter. Is that a Forged Daughter squared or a Forged Daughter halved? You be the judge. We're going to leap over another one. Up, then leap down, so it's not get hit by the magma slugs. Float our way down past the magma and the spikes back into the fight zone. This is going fantastically well. I have sort of fucked up a little bit and let them summon one too many of their friends. But I think that bit's over. Okay, we popped one of them. Oh no, you just went dizzy. You've not fallen. That's a shame. I really need you to quit attacking me. Excellent. Is that just one of them? Yes, it was just Sithis, or Cygnus. Gron is still up, but okay, so the trade-off for getting rid of one of them, apparently, is that a new lava fall opens in the middle of the fucking room. So that's okay. We can deal with that. It causes a bunch of exploding to happen, but that's okay. Ugh. Okay, and just absolutely wail on that S key and get as many hits in as we can while you're indizzied. Like an egg. Okay. Yeah, that went great. Can you stop being made of lava now, please? Thank you, I have places to go. We come back over here. Step on here. Apparently there's a bench through this way. That's a big bench. Bench is like the whole room. Let's just go ahead and rest in here. Oh, it's a sauna. Okay, that's why it looks like that with like the tiered wooden seating and the thing in the middle. Yeah, it's a sauna, steam bath. Don't quite know the correct terminology for this. It's good though. You know, Hornet deserves a little me time. Speaking of me time, after that fight I'm going to take just a little bit of break. Because I did give myself a headache, and I'm going to go take some ibuprofen about it. Before I do that, as usual, I would like to take this opportunity to remind you that Black Lives Matter, that Indigenous lives and lands matter, the lives of people of color matter, that Palestinian, Ukrainian, Sudanese, Congolese lives matter, and that there are many ways to stand in solidarity with your fellow travelers upon this earth, and I like to push for direct mutual aid, as it helps people who are suffering right now suffer less, and people who are suffering less can stand shoulder to shoulder with us a little taller. So on the break, I'm going to go to my social media and boost whatever I can on the mutual aid hashtag. I recommend you checking out mutual aid initiatives that exist in places where you operate, both online and in meat space. Because the only way we get out of this is through, and the only way we get through this is together. In the meantime, do a stretch or have some water or um, have a snack. Do whatever self-care is useful to you, and I'll see you back here in just a little bit. Hey there, I'm back. Did you miss me? Hmm. It's not just uh, it's not just that boss fight. It's been sort of a rough mental day altogether. Um, it's also partially that we went out and we walked down to the library and picked up our book that we had on reserve, which we're excited to start reading again. But not tonight because we did that and now I'm doing this. Uh, we've also had a whole bunch of like memory flashes. A lot of our memories aren't great. The ones today have been not as bad as some of the other ones. Sort of middling, some of them just sort of baffling, like why this at this time? Anyway, did take some ibuprofen. That'll probably start working here in about, 5-10 minutes. Had a big drink of water while I was about it. And I think I'm ready to get back into this. I like this little area. There's apparently more down we can go over that way. So let's waste some silk by thrusting unnecessarily and then go further down. A little room over here with what is apparently a silk eater in it. Anything else in here? Probably not. Doesn't really look like it. Okay, what's yet further down? Well, first of all, there's a wall we can break over this way that looks like it leads to some shit. So let's not do that first off. Let's go down here and check out the easily marked passage. Oh, it's one of the magma slugs, but much, much larger. I'm just gonna go ahead and just gonna go ahead and just gonna kinda we're just gonna do the jump up and have a couple of just kinda get out of the way of the there we go. Okay, so that's a closed door, but there's clearly a switch on the other side of it. So let's go down and around. Okay, well, apparently there's a lot of lava shit down here. So in fact, let's go back to the bench that we just were at and re-equip our magma bell. No, not that way. That's the hidden passage. Don't want to go there yet. Go back into the sauna real quick, sit down. And switch out the, what, Wreath of Purity, probably? That makes sense. One environmental mitigation, hazard mitigation for another, and change it out for the Magma Bell. Oh, and that caused the Magma Slug to respawn, but that's okay. We can just kind of use our thrust attack and make that not our problem anymore. Okay. Oh, there's another one down here, huh? Yeah, the thrust attack really does a number on those. Oof, okay, well, that one's on a wall, which is less than ideal. A wall that's above spikes, which is worse. Just gonna go ahead and, like, not engage. lava slugs as much as possible. There's a beast shard down here. Sort of wasn't worth it, but okay. We hop our way back up. Set off that explosion. Crap. Just, it's so much magma down here is the thing. There's so much magma and lava. I am in it on a constant basis. Go ahead and heal. I know there's another one over there. I did see it. Okay, well we got up here to where the fucking shortcut is, so we're in fact just going to go back to the sauna real quick and get all of the health back, because that little jaunt through tight lava corridors took all of our health and silk away. Yep, I'm just not going to engage with this one. We're just going to run past and see what's new over here. Another long stretch of tunnel. And... Huh. Okay. It's another bell home. Way down here. An old diving bell. Its door is shut tight by an ornate clamp. We cannot hit the bell. For to rouse anyone inside. What happens if we play our needle in front of it? Nothing of interest. Okay. I wonder if I go to Bellheart, if someone there will know about how to get a clamp off of a door. Or Forge Daughter, maybe? That's maybe something for a smithy to do, lockpicking. We can go try those things. Let's check out that secret passage real quick. Before we go trying out new shit. Ow, spikes. Found spikes. Ow, found more spikes. Alright, so we're going to use the parachute pants real quick and floof our way down so that we don't continually get cracked by these spikes. Here we are. We got a memory locket. Here at the bottom of this unbelievable pile of spikes. What crests do we have? Are any of them... Would it be useful to throw this memory locket on any of them? Like, I really don't see myself using the Architect's crest, but there's so many... There's so much room for fucking tools on it. The Wanderer crest that we actually use is full up. The Beast crest, Reaper could use one. We don't really use the Reaper crest either, but it would complete the bases on the Reaper crest, and that's appealing to me. Let's keep it in reserve in case we find something that's a little more, I can't imagine finding finding a crest that I'm going to like more than Wanderer. Getting back up this narrow channel full of lava spikes is going to be a lot more problematic than maybe I thought. Okay, no, it wasn't that bad. Alright, let's head back to the sauna and then... and then we go to Far Fields, I guess? Was that what's next? There's definitely fleas over there that we could pick up. No, they're on the other side of the... Is it easier to just take the Bellway over to Pilgrim's Rest? Probably. Yeah, let's just do that. Oh, okay. Actually, opening that door once has revealed the switch that lets us open this door all the time. So in case we need to get back down here for, you know, when we figure out how to take a clamp off of a door, we'll just be able to do that pretty easily. No, excuse you. We'll just quickly... Oh, wait. No, hang on. Let's stay down this way. Because Forge Daughter's right over here. And we can talk... no, Forge Daughter's slightly up. But we can talk to Forge Daughter. And see if she knows how to take a clamp off of the thing. You don't appear to. It's just Silk Shot. We can combine the Weaver components with our own moldings to repair the tool, but that's not what I want to do. And in fact, I should have, on the break, like I said I was going to, look at what that would entail. But I didn't. It's fine. We'll just head back over this way. And very quickly summon our puppy and go back to... Not go back to... Well, I guess we're going back, because we've been there before. To Farfields. And see what's popping at Pilgrim's Rest. That there? Yeah, that's fine. Let's come up this way. Oh, okay, hang on. Oh, Pilby! From Bone Bottom. Don't mind if I do. You made it all the way up here. Good. Hello again. What a blessing to see a familiar face on this treacherous climb. Greetings, sir. I see you've begun your pilgrimage, or else set out for your own sake. Either way, I'm glad to see you here unharmed. Not quite unharmed. I've suffered my fair share of scrapes and burns. It's the nature of the journey, I suppose. But I've seen so much. Great metal structures and vast scorched fields. The grandeur of it all is humbling indeed, even for one like me who was so humble to begin with. I'll rest here just a little longer before resuming my climb. I have a long way to go, and much more to see. For now, though, let's just rest a little while, huh? Deal. You deserve it. Clap, 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 clap. So, it's saying that there's a flea on the other side of this door, behind which there's clearly something hitting the wall. But I don't appear to have an easy way to get up over to that side of the door. So, I guess the options are go up or down from where I am right now. You go over to the left to the big shaft that's in the middle of Farfields, and go up or down and try and bash the sides of the wall to see if anything opens that way. And I guess that's what I'll do real quick. I don't have very high hopes that that is what's going to solve this. It's probably going to take a more nuanced approach, but might as well test the easy thing and see if it's just gonna be easy. All of that looks very sturdy and like I cannot break through it. Yeah. I'd be very surprised if that were the case. Alright, so let's go down? Down to an earlier round. And I guess in here to the... Oh. In here, the target practice room where one of the ants with the javelins is practicing their javelin. How's that going for you? I mean, you're hitting the target basically every time. You're doing really well. Let's go ahead and do that heal. Now that the room's empty. And I would love... I would love it if there were, like, an obvious way to get around to where I want to go, but apparently not. Is it maybe in the room with the bellway? Let's go look at that. Rest at a bench while we're here. No, none of these walls look particularly breakable. And I guess I'll go ahead and try that last room further down. No, not that one. Yes, this one. Bonk. Okay. Got accidentally thrown into lava. That's fine. I must have been in that area before already. There's a little alcove with some skulls. I presume that there were rosary skulls in there before, but they're not there now. Right then, we're gonna come out here to. Oh, this is where. Oh, right. We found that. Busted. Pinmaster home last stream and the stream before. Uh, let's see if Seamstress here has anything to say about that. Nope, you do not have anything in particular to say about that. Maybe we're keeping that information to ourselves, you know. She seems to have a lot on her plate right now. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking around where stuff might be, and I'm kind of at a loss. So let's move on. Again, I will, because apparently this little run around collecting fleas jaunt is going to take a little longer than I thought. In between streams, between this stream and the Friday stream, I will actually go and have a look at a map and see how the places where I see how to get to the places where I want to go. So I can help all these poor little fleas get back home. Where to next? There's nothing in Sinner's Road or Greymore, it doesn't look like. There's one over near the exhaust organ, right, and then another one up in Bilehaven, and another one out in Putrefied Ducts. So fuck it, let's just climb straight up. Yeah, let's just go through Sinner's Road, and we'll come out by the exhaust organ and nab the flea there. And then we can get to Bilge Bile Water. I keep calling it Bilge Water from there also. Is there anything cool here that I couldn't reach because I didn't have double jump? I don't think that's the case. Yeah, fuck it. I'm not even going to explore that too greatly. Let's just head off to the Sinner's Road. Crunch. Let's walk through here. Hey, Newt, we've killed a whole bunch of things. No, you're still saying, hey, it's about time for me to head out. And I'm like, okay, cool, but where? Because meeting you in front of, Sister Splinter was pretty cool, and I kind of want to see the rest of those scenes if you have more of those. This way. Where are we going? Are we going through the area that was the mist? I guess so. I wonder, does the mist just collapse once you've, like, gone through it and done that whole thing? Oh, I should have put the the wreath back on, but that's okay. It doesn't matter that much. Because they're just sort of leaping over everything. Go this way, and here's the mist. Oh yeah, that's cool. The mist just is cut off. You can't get in that area anymore. There's just this much shorter climb that leads up and around to the right. Alternately, this is what the mist always looked like, and you just couldn't tell because of the ghost interference. Who's to say? I'm looking to where the flea must be. And it's like probably above us. There's not a way to get up there cleanly. It sort of looks like it must be like near the top of this room, but it's not really possible to get up to the top of this room cleanly either. How do we do that? Like, I can sort of see where there's little turrets up there that look like I can platform across them, but I just can't reach them. Can we go around this way and go up? I mean, yes, the answer is yes, we can do that, but I don't know if it helps. Well, there's a way... hang on. So, isn't there a space at the top of this room that was closed off by a door where the switch is on the other side of the door? Like, we can get back from there, just not through there before we get to wherever the... I know the words I mean. They're not coming to me well. Oh, hang on. Yes, we can bust through this wall. Does that get us where we want to go? It's certainly getting us in the direction we want to go. I wish I had thought to bring the wreath with us, but no. Okay, found a memory locket. This is not ideal. I wish there was more. It does not get us far enough to where we want to go in order to, like... fuck stuff up at the exhaust ducts or, go find our flea friend. Yeah, huh. Yeah, so up here there's a trapdoor that's closed off by one of those little crescent moon hooks like we saw, around, some of the other areas, but we can't get to there yet. Can we go just around? I'm just now remembering that we're carrying around a soul in a jar. And I kind of don't know what to do with that. I kind of want to go see if Mix Soup has something they'd like to say about that. I'm just kind of gonna go up this whole center section of bile water and see if there's any way to break these walls over here and get us back to the way we want to go, but I think that isn't going to be a thing. You never know until you try. Oh right, I was going to look up from Allegra's window and forgot. Hey future us, tomorrow, while you're working, after you watch this VOD back and remember that we were going to look up some Allegra's window, go actually look up some Allegra's window. See if it's any good still. I feel you sassing back. Don't sass back with me. I'm past you. I know less than you by default.
Friend.
Just open up the YouTube window and save something to watch later. It'll be fine. Yeah, so this way up leads up to the space where we fought Grohl, and not a lot else, which is a shame. Oh, I kinda didn't think you could hit me from that distance, but whatever. Apparently you can hit me from that distance. Outliers. It's a hell of a drug. Have I been in this room? This room does not look familiar to me. Ow. Yes, yes I have. I remember all of those corpses. Hey friends, if you're like me, you wake up in the middle of the night screaming, where are all of those corpses? Tifflin Ollie mostly holds up still, in case you were wondering. I've actually gone back and watched that relatively recently. It's fun. Sock puppet variety show. Came on MTV at 2 a.m. after we were supposed to be asleep, but weren't asleep because we had really bad insomnia. And arguably still do. Oh, okay, great. I mean, not great, I just got hit with a whole bunch of traps, but I know where I'm supposed to go to get that flea out of its, flea misery now. That's a long walk, huh? Yep, that's fine. Oh, hi, the demon dog. I'm sorry, I didn't see you come in. I hope I haven't kept you waiting terribly long. I hope you're having a demon doggedly day. I'm just kind of wandering around the map trying to pick up all the little pieces. Uh, find all the fleas that we missed. Look for any obvious hidden secrets. Obviously hidden is an interesting dichotomy. Anyway. I'm doing that. I'm really glad you're doing that. I'm glad you're having a good demon doggedly day. Because someone has to, and if not you, who? I'm just gonna go over this way so I can hit that bench real quick. Yeah, I can just go around it. It'll be fine. Oh, I should have put the wreath on while I was down at that bench. Wasn't really thinking. Ow. Okay. Okay, I should apparently just leap up in the middle of the balls. Hi there, Flea. Glad you're getting out. So that's that one. I guess we just climb back up that way to go through putrefied ducts? Yeah. Take a stop in Pale Lake while we're over there and see if anything has changed there. If you felt about talking about your demon doggedly day, I would be happy to hear it. But if you'd rather just hang out and chill, that's also cool. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and rest right there. Hang on, can I get back in here? I can, it's just there's nothing to do in here. Never mind, okay. Climb back up this way to get it back to the putrid aqueducts. Controller is doing the fun thing where it disconnects at random again. Hey Huntress, how's your brood? Still hanging out. Not quite ready to hatch, apparently. That's okay, these things take time. I got to see this girl I like being around and I learned German. Nice. That sounds like a great fucking time. Were you learning German from the girl, or are those two separate things? Well, not really how I wanted that to go, but it is how it went. Forgot about all these fucking moss monsters. Can I go under here? I mean, I can. I mean, I guess I can't, actually. I can go near to there, but I cannot go underneath. Separate things. Okay. Well... looking at this map, and there's just a lot of spaces over here that seems like I should be able to go down or around or through something, and I just cannot. So I guess we're just gonna say, fuck all this and head back to Memoriam real quick. That heal was kind of unnecessary, but that's okay. We're gonna real quick make our way to this bench and head back down and then decide where to go from here. Let's go ahead and take out these big old bugs. Back here at Songclave. Oh, hey! We have a job we can do. Let's take this. It's from Sentinel. Attend this Sentinel's request, Hunter in Red. Meet in Halls High, the chamber of its fellows. The way shall be marked. Sure. I'm excited to hear what you have up your sleeve, Sentinel. Oh, hang on. Here's the tracking. We're just gonna zoom this way. It's probably to Memorial, right? That would just make sense. Oh, or no, it's probably the Cogwork Halls, huh? No, I think I might have missed it. I think it might have been up to Memoriam after all. Hang on, we can just go back to the tracking point and track from the point. That's the point of the tracking, is that you can track from the point. And back up to... No, it's not going to Memoriam. We are going all the way across this way. Oh, we're not even going up into Cogwork Core. Hi, Prince. Glad to see you back. Let's have a chat.
Jakuli.
You. So it is done, my wish granted before I ever arrived.
Pasvin?
The bronze pair that danced this chamber. It's clear, Tallbug, how closely they mimicked your shell. Was it you who provided their inspiration?
Notelia.
Not I, warrior. This place my heart holds only loathing. The dancers, they were the last free act of my partner. Always hopeful, always naive.
Polera.
His whole he gave in desperate trade to see our own caves left safe. His shell and soul became the mold. So long I dared not visit, even as our lands fell to threat and ruin. Instead I wasted, a coward caged, too weak to witness his grace, bound in parody so cruel.
Yanara.
Take some solace, Tallbug. His soul is now free from that shell of iron, and the fate that befell your lands, this citadel too has been claimed full by it.
Notelia.
Aye, slim consolation, warrior, now that everything I loved is lost. Do you know if YouTube deleted anything after the message about learning German? Oh, you're having watermelon ice CBD vape now. And I did hear you say that the two instances of the thing was separate. But I think that other one didn't show up until just now, which is strange.
Notelia.
I'm sorry about it, Prince.
Panno. Yeah.
I would like to have not killed your clockwork love, but you know, it's rough out here. There's only so much you can do. So it deleted the message where I wrote in German. Apparently, yes.
Cadestre.
I guess German is too inappropriate for YouTube. I have opinions on why that might be, but on the other hand, YouTube just sort of like makes decisions that I don't understand a lot. You can try it again if you like. It's a language, no better or worse than any other language. It's unfortunate that it's tied to, like, Nazi shitheads. I understand that's not why you're learning German. I've come, tall one. I had thought I was answering your summons as a friend, or at least an ally. But now that we stand together in this place, I can sense your intent. You mean to raise your blades against me? Am I your enemy then?
Maligara actu.
The defense of the sacred citadel and the voices that fill it is the eternal duty of the sentinels. Termination is the necessary fate for all those enthralled by the whispering silk.
Fadastama.
You believe me haunted, a slave to the pale threads. I think you're more perceptive than that. My silk is my own, as is my will.
Gafama irigorek.
Unsure is this sentinel, both haunted and innocent you seem. With regret, this sentinel must test the strength of your will. Okay then, we're having a fight. Oh, that goes all the way around the space, huh? So, Sentinel has a parry attack, which is followed up by a multi thrust that I just got killed by. An attack where they slash with both of their needles, causing a big X to appear in the air. A thingy where they sort of helicopter up. And there's not a whole hell of a lot we can do about any of that apart from just doing the fight. So, is it up this way? Yeah, through high halls. And I can just stop here at this bench so I don't have to do the whole big run back. Your attack patterns are fucking mystifying to me. Oh, no. Shouldn't have baited the parry. It's fine. So take a heal and a second heal. Even got a couple hits in while you were dizzied. I need to learn these attack wind-ups a little better than I'm learning them, I think. Honestly, the pogo attacking is doing fantastic. Is there a more useful thing to have in my sub-weapon slot than the curved claw? Probably, right? Let's have a look real quick. The threefold pin? Maybe? Let's try the threefold pin. The message was just the demon dog, but in German. Oh, that probably explains it, because the Bart the, right? They don't want people coming into the stream and just typing die, die, die. So that's probably why that happened. What is demon? It would be die something Hund. I don't think you should be allowed to hit me from behind also. Damn. It's actually dare for that word. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think there's any, like, tricks I can necessarily, employ here. I just kind of gotta do the fight. Yeah, the tri-needle, the kunai are really putting in work, I think. Because it hits from above and below, above and on level ground. Ugh, rough. I'm not going to be able to pronounce that properly, I don't think, but der Dämonenhund. I don't know. I was about to say I don't know any German. Apparently I know a little German, which is to say I know the and hound. Not made a study of it. Go ahead and heal, and get the hits in.